So PyCon Charlas is a special track in the PyCon US that allows people that speak Spanish to feel like home. So you can see it in the schedule like an additional track, but it's the only different one that has talks in that language.
They wanted to have more inclusion. They wanted to have more people around the world. It was good to have a place where you can have enjoy a PyCon in your our languages. They just decide to create a track, submit charlas, talk in English, charlas, and just spread the word in Spanish around the whole world.
So at the beginning, it was more focused on community. I noticed only by looking at the schedules from previous year because I couldn't participate in the first ones. But lately, at least for this one, we want to give people sometimes not without much experience talking, the opportunity to present, even if it's a small project, the introduction. Like remember we had Deborah talking about education, and community, the importance of diversity at PSF. We also have more technical talks as well. We had like some really heavy science talk about biology and stuff. Like we had a couple of three or more.
Yeah, we have different backgrounds. It was,
as well. And I mean, this year also we managed to get more attention, more traction, because also we had the chance of having Sebastian, the author of Fast API, also giving a talk there, Introduction to Fast API. So lots of folks also were joining in. Even if they couldn't understand Spanish, they were there because, you know, popular module and stuff. But I'd say that it's a mixture of all the different variant topics.
This initiative was suggested by Naomi Cedar. She's a previous PSF director, and it was run by two people, one from Spain and one other from Mexico. And it started on 2018 was the first one, PyCon Charlas.
So is Charlas just in Spanish, or does it support like Portuguese?
Good question. It's a good question. I mean, in the beginning, I think there were a couple of Portuguese talks, right?
They were like only one in Portuguese, and we were trying to get
and they call it, and we call it as well, Portuñol, because it's a mixture, because we can understand sometimes Portuguese people can understand a little bit Spanish. It's not a one-on-one thing, but you can still, if you make an effort, you can make yourself clear enough so people can follow your line of thought.
Yeah.
PyCon Charlas has grown over the last few years. What's planned for PyCon in Pittsburgh? More Charlas?
Just last year, we had before in the previous charla, the first one, it was only 1 day track of charlas. Last year we start doing 2 days charlas.
And they warned you. I said, "Are you sure you want to do 2 days?"
yeah, and it was a success.
Yeah.
2 days of charlas is, yes, we are not planning to grow up as much. Or maybe one keynote for charlas. What do you think?
That would be also a good idea, because we see like traction of more people. Last year, I mean, it was a bummer because not many folks were around and not many people were around. But this year we had lots of people, and we even still people were not aware of this track. So maybe next year we keep the 2 days, or maybe we jump into a third day as well, or a special event like, I don't know, a small keynote or lightning talks or whatever. I don't know, but I think that would be really a cool idea. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Gracias.
De nada.
De nada. Thank you, Jay, for this.